up? It's your boy Polo Cuts SD. Welcome back to another episode of Off the Clipper podcast, baby. You already know what it is. You can always watch us on YouTube, and you can always listen to us on any podcast streaming platform, baby. I'm right here with the gang, the one and only, baby.
Yeah, man, he rocks, you know.
Let's get it. I got my boy right here next to me, baby. You already know what it is.
That barber cheapy, baby.
That barber cheapy. What up, y'all? How you guys doing?
Chilling.
We just got done with the fucking Tuesday. It was busy today.
Yes,
Great fucking
cracking.
day. Cracking, huh?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
You make about, what, 3,000 today, maybe?
Wish.
Yeah.
Nah. Couple hundred.
That's chump change.
Yeah.
2,800.
I only got one cash payment today. Everything was all Zelle, Venmo,
Credit card.
Apple Pay, card. It's like one of those days where, you know, you worked
Bitcoin.
hard and you feel like you didn't come home with anything because everything was all electronic today.
Yeah.
But it's cool because then I don't touch it, you know? So sometimes it's good. Other times it's like, damn, I wish I had that cash in my pocket, you know?
Yeah. I mean, for me, regardless where it goes, it's still
you're still
money.
getting paid.
Yeah.
No matter what. Yeah.
I actually kind of like it, too, when it goes to the electronic payments because,
I try to like not think about it, so it's like,
yeah.
you know, just saving up.
You know what I've been doing lately? So on Cash App, I remove my debit card from my Cash App, right? Like I remove it purposely, and then I'll get paid for like a month straight, and I forget about it, whatever. And then I go on my Cash App and I see my balance full, and it's like $700-800. I'm like, oh shit, like little bonus. I'm like, all right, fuck yeah. And then I just transfer it over. It's fucking
We
sick.
going to Sizzler.
Yeah, I always do one transfer a month. So like at the end of the month, or like 3 days before the month ends, I'll transfer all my Apple Pay, all my Venmo over. It's each one always touches 1,000 in a month. So and then I'll go and deposit my cash.
Oh hell yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, but yeah, I try not to touch any of the Apple Pay or the business side of it. I
Yeah.
like to keep business and business and personal with personal. So.
Yeah, no, for sure. That for sure has a lot to do with how you, like, when you manage your money like that as a self-employer, it really fucking does make a difference. At least for me, it does.
Yeah, you just don't want to throw off the IRS and be like, just in case they ever do look at you, hey, why'd you transfer over 200 or whatever, or 300, whatever it may be. And you're like, shit, well, I don't know, can't give you a reason.
I mean, I do it differently. I transfer my money every day at the end of the day. Boom, 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 every day. But to me, it's like, I do
the same because then like at the end of the day, like I'll just add everything up, transfer it, and then it's like, all right, I paid this much today.
Yeah. And so the way I do it is I put all my money into my business account, and then I pay myself at the end of the week, or I actually pay myself to my personal account.
Yeah.
So it helps. It's cool.
Yeah, that's smart though, because like it's like, all right, well, this is what you could spend. You know, instead of just having like,
I pay all my bills, like
$200 in your checking account. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ball out.
Yeah, I definitely pay all my bills with my business checking, and then when I gotta buy some shit, like that's personal. But you always gotta be careful too, because there's a lot of stuff that we buy that we think is personal, but we can also use to write off as a business tax write-off.
True. Like
So,
Padre tickets,
Padre
season
tickets,
Whoa.
fucking dinners, bro. Like really anything. Like, I mean, clothes, not really. Shoes, definitely, but clothes, not really. You don't really. There's things that you can. There's things that you can't.
Yeah.
But for sure, like, outings and shit, like, that's for sure. Because there's times where, like, for example, this fishing trip we just took last week or this past weekend.
It was a great business trip.
Yeah, that's a business trip, because
I should have used that as a business trip. Damn man.
Well, yeah, so I'm still gonna do it, because with my tax guy, bro, I don't necessarily have to show him like a receipt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he'll just write it off, and he doesn't.
Yeah, you tell him more or less. Like,
I tell him like, hey, this is what I spent, and then I'll tell him like, well, who did you go with? Oh, I went with my workers, like, or with the barbers that work with me, and then they'll be like, he'll be like, oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's a tax write off. You don't have to claim the money that they paid, but the money that you paid, definitely. Like,
that's smart. Yeah. Next one, I'm gonna do that. So like 3 weeks ago, turning it back a little bit, I went on a half day fishing boat. Me and my pops and a couple other cousins, and shit was lit, and I told these fools about it, and they actually got all pumped up about it. So this past weekend, Sunday, we ended up waking up at 5 in the morning and heading out to Point Loma to go on a half-day fishing boat. And it was us three, Joe Roccaforte, my
Shout out to Joe.
Marcel, Enrique, my buddy Steve, and shit was lit, man. I'm just glad that everybody was able to have a good experience, catch some fish. And everybody seemed to love it and like it. So we're going to actually schedule another one towards the end of November. So if you guys are listening and you guys want to go on a half-day fishing boat
join the
or
Ace of
full-day
Fades crew.
fishing boat, yeah, it's just fun. It's a great experience. How was your guys' experience on it?
I loved it, bro. Well, you guys are gonna see a vlog about it. I didn't vlog like too much, but I vlogged enough to like, okay, these fools are actually, doing, they got to see some shit. But
What's your best part about it? Like your favorite
catching the fish, bro.
Catching
like,
them?
yeah, for me, like actually, like reeling in the fish is like the best fucking feeling. Even if you can't fucking keep it and you have to throw it back in, the fact that you were able to catch something. For me, I've been fishing like 2 times before, and I have never caught a fish, so I've never felt that feeling of like, oh shit, like
reeling something in.
Yeah, so like to actually reel something in, it's like, oh, that's tight. That was the best part for me. Like, and obviously hanging out with the people and drinking, like the boat having a kitchen and drinks and being a big boat and just hanging out, fucking being out, ocean, sun, like all that, like that makes me happy, like seeing you turn around 360, bro, and all you see is water. Like that's fucking amazing. But for me, the best thing was like catching the fish, feeling the weight hit the floor, like the ground. That was fucking impressive for me. Like, oh
hell
shit.
Yeah. I think the funnest part is like, especially when you're fishing, is you see your pole get snagged and you see like the pole, the tip of it just start bending.
Yeah.
And like you're like, wait, is that a fish or not? And you kind of pull it up a little bit, and then it kind of yanks back. You're like, oh, I got this motherfucker. Like, I'm about to pull this fool up right now.
You could actually feel them nibbling on the food too. Like you could actually like
it's crazy.
It's like a little like little taps that you could feel on the pole.
Yeah, there was a lot of times where I knew like I got nibbles.
Oh yeah, you could feel them,
but like it didn't get stuck.
So when you felt nibbles, what did you do?
Well, I would like yank it up and then reel it in like a little bit, and then I kept feeling nibbles, and then I would reel it up all the way, and then there was nothing.
How many did you pull up?
Pulled up like 3, kept 1.
Yeah. What were the other 2?
They were like baby ones.
Yeah.
Were they sculpins?
Snappers.
Red snappers.
Oh, okay.
I think it was 1 red snapper and 1 sculpin, but the sculpin was like
tiny.
Tiny.
Well,
Threw that bitch
I
back
pulled up
in.
a little baby sculpin, and I thought the guy was gonna tell me to throw it back, but he's like, "You want to keep it?" I was like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah. See, when the guy asked me that, I was like, "Well, if you're asking me, then that means like it's not good."
I thought he was gonna make me throw it back because of how small it was, but
I think sculpins, they're the limit for them is very like super small. Like you can
like you're not gonna get any meat off of this. It's just,
no, but they let you keep it even though it's small. Because there's this kid caught a big ass fucking huge ass one,
it's called
bro.
A link cod.
Yeah, there you go, that one.
Yeah,
a kid.
That
fucking
shit was huge,
bro.
Like,
and they
maybe
told him
like 22 inches.
Yeah, and they told him throw it back because it's not big enough. But see, a sculpin is tiny and you can keep it. So like it depends on the
length
fish
and weight.
Yeah.
So say the limit is 5 pounds or 8 inches.
I'm
If
sure
it
every
beats either
fish has
one,
its
you're
like
good.
its thing,
But that shit was sick, fool. Like for me,
hopefully next time I have a catch a tuna or something.
I caught a whitefish. One of them was a whitefish.
Those are pretty cool looking too.
Yeah, those are sick, fool. The whitefish. I caught that fool, but the guy told me, he's like, it's not big enough. I was like, okay, but it was big. It was like this big.
Yeah.
And he told me, he's like, it's not big enough. I was like, well, all right, whatever.
It's funny how we go through phases like that. Like we just got done with fishing and we're already looking into booking another one. And then I was talking to these fools yesterday, and I was like, man, I want to go to fucking Dick's Sporting Goods and I want to invest in an actual good fishing rod,
Yeah, I would like to do that too, just because. But then again, like how we said yesterday too, bro, like
just rent the bitch.
Rent that shit, bro, and they give you good ass. So you know what I noticed on the people that rented their rods, bro? Their line was a lot thicker than ours.
Think so?
Yeah, big time. And it was like blue or green, but their line was thicker. I saw that shit thick as fuck, and I was like, oh shit, that's probably what you catch tuna with, But yeah, dude.
Imagine like pulling up a tuna though, like that big ass fish from
It takes 30 minutes to an hour.
You seen the ones that were laying out there, right?
In the morning?
In the morning, yeah. So the tunas that they're one of the biggest
tunas. Where do those go? Where do they go, man?
No, they go deep. No, they go
like
deep.
Overnight, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But they go deep. Like, you know how where we were at by the like we weren't too close to the islands, but
we could still kind of see them.
Like, but they go past the islands.
I wonder what bait they use to catch tunas. I wonder if it's like different type of poles that they use, if it's different type of lures that they use. Where do they go to actually find the tuna?
The Asian kid that was catching all the tuna, he kept telling me, he's like, you're gonna catch whatever
big fish eats
whatever
the small
bait
fish.
Whatever bait you use, you're gonna catch the size. That's the size of the fish you're gonna catch.
Oh, okay.
You know, because like
if
you
use a fat ass piece of bait, then
you're gonna catch something bigger. So I'm pretty sure, like for like tunas, you gotta fucking get something a little bigger. But because that guy was like, hey, I had a octopus head on mine.
Oh, me too. I was using a fat ass piece of squid. And he told me,
he's like, take it off, bro. He's like, you're not gonna catch anything.
Yeah, I put mine down for like 10 minutes. That fat ass piece of squid. And I didn't get no bites. I was like, you know what? I pulled it back off and just do that shit back in the ocean.
The squid is what was really fucking...
The mackerel, the dead mackerel, though, that shit, once I put the dead mackerel on there, game over. Yeah. I was pulling them up left and right.
For me, I use mackerel and live... Oh, I caught one with the live bait.
With a live bait?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard, though, with live bait.
And that was the bigger one that I caught.
Because they kind of pull, it kind of tricks you a little bit with live bait because the little fish are trying to get away,
it's
too.
Like swimming away.
Yeah, for me, it just
pulls away. It kind of pulls it down a little bit.
For me, the nose kept breaking. Like it would fall, it would just come off. But
okay.
It was crazy. The funniest part to me was like when we were done, when they were like, all right, we're done already. Fucking, we're going back. And this fool's like, all right, guys, reel them in. And I'm over here like in my fucking, like in... Bro, because I didn't catch any. The second stop, I didn't catch nothing, and then the third time I caught two, but at the third spot I caught two, but they weren't big enough. And I was like, "Fuck, man, come on, let me catch something good." And I was like, "Please, please, please!" Like in my head, I'm like fucking over here praying and shit, like, "Please, God, come on, like, you know." And fucking right when this fool, when the captain said, hey, "All right, guys, everybody reel him in," I fucking just start feeling that shit like nibbling, and then I pull it. Boom, give it a quick pull, and then that shit just starts fucking like the pole starts bending over. I was like, no fucking way, and I start reeling slow, you know, because you don't want to reel too fast either, you know. So you reel slow, and then I was like, and I would stop, and then that shit would bend more, and then I was like, oh fuck. And as I started reeling more, I started reeling faster, and then I would stop again, and then that shit just started fighting a little bit, but not enough to like fucking like make me struggle.
They don't give too much of a fight. It's like once you get caught, they're like, all right, fuck it, I'm
that
done.
last one was a red snapper for me.
Oh, the last one?
Yeah, fool, and that shit was a good size too. It was like I think.
Yeah, when they said reel them up, I was reeling it hella, so I was like, all right, let me just take my time reeling it up, just in case I catch something on the way.
As soon as I got that bitch, that fool that fool took off the fish from the hook, and there was still a bait on it. I threw that bitch back in, and fucking let that bitch go.
Have you made anything from that fish yet?
I literally grabbed one fillet and I fucking put lemon, salsa Maggi, fucking soy sauce. I put the fucking like the little mix that I use for like aguachile, and I just ate like that piece. Like,
okay.
Yeah, but today my girl was like, she called me and she's like, hey, this shit's starting to stink, and I was like, all right, throw it out.
I didn't do it. You had it in the fridge or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, our boy Marcel, one of the guys we took.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, that fool actually, he got down. He actually cooked the fish like maybe like 2 hours later, and actually made a nice little batter and made some fish tacos out of it. So that should look pretty fire though.
Yeah, I would have done that, but see, for me, I don't like.
I would have done that, but I fell asleep.
Yeah, I knocked out, man. That fishing trip, whatever the reason was, that shit drained me. Like Polo was like, all right, cool, like fuck it, let's go to the fucking pier and let's go fish. I told this fool too. I'm like, all right, watch, wait till we get in the car. Let's see how you feel. And fool, we're on the way home, and like 5 minutes into the drive, I knock out, and then this fool knocks out. And my dad took a picture of us. And I'm all slumped like this, and this fool's on my shoulder, all knocked out too.
Yeah, I think I would have been.
He's all cutting up.
Like I think if everybody would have been like, "Let's go," I would have been like, "Hell yeah," you know. Yeah. Like, but since it was kind of like,
everybody was more pumped up, you know? For sure. Yeah, but I think
everybody wanted to keep going, but like everybody at the same time was like, "Fuck."
Like I don't mind going home.
Yeah, because we kept drinking, man. We chilled a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, knocked out. You guys can't see it.
I was gonna deep fry the fish, bro, but I don't like deep frying. Deep frying for me is like it's messy, you know, like you're deep frying it.
All the oil gets everywhere.
Yeah, I think
that's the only way I can eat fish if it's like deep fried. Yeah, having it like raw like that, like pokey and shit like that. I can't really do it, man.
Oh, I fucking love that shit.
It's too fishy for me.
Nah, yeah, I love it. I like, to me, the fishier the better. You know, the more you could taste the salt in the ocean, fucking
like eating an oyster.
Yeah, for sure. But deep frying, I love deep fried fucking food, but deep frying for me is like too messy. Like makes the fucking stove all gross. No. It just
like you guys gotta
the splatter of all the oil and shit.
Like you guys gotta clean the shit up when I'm done. All right, yeah. I'll cook. You guys clean. You know?
Yeah, but not just that, dog. Like fucking, like making sure that the oil's hot enough and all that. It's hard. Like I've done it, bro, and it's fucking hard. That's why I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna deep fry it. I'm just gonna fucking make ceviche. But fool, I got home and I was done. Fool, like I literally showered. Like even showering was a fucking like, like I was like fucking so like done. Like I was all showering, all fucking like lazy,
I was drained.
I fucking laid my ass down in bed, bro. I think I looked at my phone like for less than a minute, bro, and fucking out. I woke up at 6:30, 6:45.
Yeah, I had a good ass nap, dude. I felt hella refreshed.
Ever since then, bro, though, like fucking, I've been well rested. Ever since that nap, like I woke up.
You caught up on some sleep.
So, I went to that fishing trip on an hour of sleep. I fell asleep at fucking 4 and I woke up at 5 o'clock.
Yikes.
And I got home, I fucking fell asleep, and then I woke up at 6:45, 8, went back to sleep, woke up, fucking watched TV for like an hour, and then I went back to sleep. We didn't wake up till the next day, and ever since then I feel hella rested. It's crazy.
Hell yeah. But yeah, if you guys are interested in a fishing trip, shoot us a DM. Let us know. We'll let you guys know when we do book that fishing trip. It's probably going to be November 20th. I think that lands on a Sunday.
As long as it doesn't land on fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah, if you're cool, you're going. If not, we're not going no more.
Yeah, for real.
Make sure you're cool.
Yep. Act cool, man. I'm gonna go to the Grand Canyon for Thanksgiving. Have you guys ever been?
Oh, nice.
You guys ever been there?
Never, but I've always wanted to go.
No. Yeah. Why are you going to the Grand Canyon on Thanksgiving?
Oh, we've always wanted to go, and we just said, fuck it. Let's just take the fucking time.
Are you going to go to Vegas, stay in Vegas, and then just take a trip over there to the Grand Canyon? You can do that.
We're going to go to Yuma.
My parents did that last time, too.
Yeah, I know. So Grand Canyon is closer to Vegas and to Arizona, like Yuma, right? It's easier.
To be honest, I know.
I know the
Grand Canyon is in.
The Grand Canyon is in Arizona, but it's not like.
I thought it was in Utah.
No, I think it takes like 3 hours to get to Yuma, and then the Grand Canyon is probably like an hour east of Vegas.
No, but Yuma's east, right? In order for us to get from Yuma to the Grand Canyon is gonna take like fucking 4 hours more, right? Mm-hmm. If it's closer to go through Nevada than to go through Arizona, but the Grand Canyon is in Arizona. That's what we were talking about today. Me and my family were, because we hit up my uncle and we're like, hey, can we have fucking Thanksgiving can we be with you guys for Thanksgiving, and then we'll go to the Grand Canyon the next day? And they were like, yeah, but then my dad was like, the Grand Canyon is not fucking by Yuma. It's like literally by Vegas, by Nevada. So my mom was like, wait, what? So you're telling us that we're gonna fucking go all around? So that kind of fucked up the plans. But at the same time, I think my mom wants to go have fucking Thanksgiving with her brother, and I think from there we're thinking about renting an RV. So we might just rent an RV, and then my dad's gonna drive, and then we're gonna be in the RV. And yeah, we've been wanting to go to the Grand Canyon for like the past 4 years. Oh, okay. But that's just it doesn't happen. And
are you gonna do a destination video over there?
Like a vlog? Yeah, no, fuck yeah.
Cut your dad's hair.
Oh, that'd be dope. Yeah,
that'd be tight.
Yeah. Omatic wants to go.
I could tell Shanice to film it. I mean, that's not bad, but I just want to go, bro. Like,
it's only an hour flight,
bro. Honestly, though, the fucking dude, I see pictures in the Grand Canyon, bro. That shit's insane, fool. When you're inside of the canyon, bro, and those brown ass walls are like hugging you, like, fool, that shit is crazy, bro. The Grand Canyon is a fucking big ass fucking canyon.
Make sure you guys ride the donkeys down.
Hey, they still got a river going through the Grand Canyon, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like small.
Or is it all dried up?
What do you mean ride the donkeys? Like,
I heard you could ride like little donkeys or not.
I don't know if
they still got donkey shows over there.
Yeah, anywhere. Yeah, the money's right. You can always see it.
Have you guys ever seen a donkey show?
On the internet.
I have.
I've seen a bunch of shows.
I seen a donkey show. I seen a donkey show in TJ for real. I went out. Huh?
What's a donkey show?
So a donkey show is when a donkey smashes a girl in Mexico. That's usually where they have them at. Wild. So I went to I went with my friends once
in Mexico.
This was before I met Shanice too. So I went to TJ once with my friends to go party over there, and afterwards one of my friends was like, "Oh, let's go to this drag queen show," right? So we were gonna go to this drag queen show, the drag queen show was like right here, right? This is the building, and then right next to the building there was some stairs going down, like kind of like a basement, like the stairs were down, and it said donkey show, fool. And we literally went downstairs to check it out if it was real, and we bought tickets, walked inside, and it was a real donkey show.
Damn.
Fucking crazy.
You get turned on or no?
Yeah. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. Yeah. I mean, just because it was like, like that's not wild. Turned on like, oh fuck it, like, like I love it, but I mean, it was weird. Never mind.
The weirder the better. You guys know that.
Kinda.
Stop fucking around. You guys know that.
Yeah.
At 21 minutes, you're gonna cut that part out.
Nah. I mean, I don't know. It was just weird, but it's cool. I guess like to see that shit one time.
If you're into it, I mean, yeah. Who am I to judge?
I mean, there's a lot of people that are into bestiality. I'm not saying that
love is love.
That shit is crazy.
I've been told I'm half donkey, so.
Oh really?
I'm just kidding.
Waist up.
Yeah, waist up from the waist up. Look at my teeth.
Oh,
got the ears.
Hey, there was this one thing that we were gonna fucking we wanted to mention. Remember what was it? Oh man, Offset. That's crazy, huh? Oh no, take off.
I don't really know much about him, so.
Well, the only thing I know about him, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Migos. I think everybody knows Migos' music.
I thought Migos was like the name of one person.
Wait, are you being serious?
Yeah, I swear.
No,
I barely found out it was like 2 or 3 people.
When?
A couple months ago.
Oh, okay, but you know that Migos is 3 guys. It's Takeoff, Offset, and fucking Quavo. So, but me, like, dude, for the longest time, probably like fucking 10 years, I've known fucking Migos, right? And Migos, to me, Migos is that one, and I don't want to sound like that one person that's like, oh, once this rapper dies, all of a sudden you're a big fan. No, I'm not a big fan. But to me, Migos is that one group or rap group that you can listen to every song and you're like, oh, like, it's not like, oh, fuck, I love this song. But it's like, oh, I can listen to it, Every song is a song that you can listen to. That's what Migos to me was. Like, oh, if Migos is playing, that's cool. Like, if we're at a barber battle, like, Migos is playing, hell yeah, that's cool. They have crazy slappers. Migos has slappers. But then they also have songs that are like, like, they're not slappers, but they're not bad. They're just like, you can still listen to them. Like, you won't play them in your car, but if we're at a show and they're playing them, I'll vibe to it,
Yeah.
To me, that's what Migos was.
They've always had like good beats.
Good beats, and
I mean, if you listen to a song, it's just like,
yeah.
But the beat is hard. You want to like.
But have you listened to their lyrics though? Their lyrics are actually good.
Yeah,
they have their lyrics. See, a lot of times people think that mumble rap is whack just because of how they're rapping. But if you listen to the lyrics, like also the other fool, what's his name? What's his name? Omatic Slime, that Slime fool. Thugger. Slim. No. Fucking Young Thug. Like that fool. Like me, I'll listen to his music and there's songs that are like, oh hell yeah, that's a slapper. Like there's songs that are slappers of his that made it big, but then there's a lot of songs that to me, since I don't understand what he's saying, it's like whatever, I don't give a fuck. What is this fool talking about? Like, But then my homie one time told me, he's like, bro, listen to his rap. Like if you can't understand, because I can't understand sometimes what they're saying, but I would read their lyrics, fool, and the shit they're saying is fucking crazy, fool. A lot of people talk shit about them because they don't understand what they're saying,
Yeah, because they're just listening to the sound of it.
Exactly.
People enjoy the sound, but they're not really paying attention to their
lyrics. Their lyrics are actually crazy, but that's fucked up though. We were talking about it earlier. I know you told me that he kind of like jumped in front of the bullet, but we were talking about it, and I guess Migos shot first, or Migos' people shot first, and he hit the ground, but then when he got up, I think his security guard shot right when he got up and then hit him, and then that's what fucked him up. But fuck, that's crazy, bro. You get killed by your own security guard, you know?
Yeah, that's
or by
wild.
your own people, you know? That's fucked up, fool. And I know, like, the video, I saw the video earlier today, and they were fucking arguing over, like, some a basketball, like, basketball teams or fucking basketball game or something. And they were at a bowling alley, so that's fucked up. To me, what's really, like, in a way, not scaring me, but what's concerning me, it's like all the fucking violence that's been going on between
a lot of fucking shootings and
yeah, bro. Like even here in San Diego, bro, like there's been so much shootings, bro. Like we didn't hear.
Active,
I don't know if it's because of social media, but dude, we've had social media for 12 years, bro, more probably, and we didn't hear this much violence in San Diego, bro. Like fucking not even 5 years ago, bro. This shit's like becoming a little more like. I don't know if people we're just getting used to it, or I just feel like the younger crowd. Normal. The younger crowd are just too down, fool. They're like too crazy.
The younger crowd,
they want to put in the work, huh?
They don't have no work ethic, and everything's too expensive, so it's easier for them to like rob somebody or trap. And
bro, like
they get stuck into a lifestyle.
Yeah,
without really knowing like what's in that lifestyle.
Outcome. Nah, but you know what's like? You know what's crazy, fool? Like, bro, I hear so many young kids like robbing people. Like at a party, bro. Almost every kid has a gun at a party, bro. Remember back in the day, there was only one guy, maybe two, that had a gun, and they were like the fucking like the downer fools. Yeah. You know, now it's like everybody has it, bro. Like
the nerdiest little kid will have a fucking strap.
Yeah, bro. Like you go to a party, fool, and everybody just looks gangster. But this is the thing. This is what I've always told myself, like, bro, like some people are so dumb, like so dumb, like no, not dumb. Some people are so like
dumb,
like for example, I know little kids, right, that they're so into that life, like they listen to music so much and they want to be like fucking they want to be just like their homies, that they're so into it, bro, that they're so down that it's dangerous, you know? Like before, bro, like a down ass fool was like so down, but he was smart enough not to get caught, not to leave like clues behind, not to do shit fucking sloppy. Now everybody's so down to do shit that it's dangerous for you, you know,
it's like they want to do it in front of a camera.
Exactly, you know, like
hey, I want to be known as this guy.
Like, bro, nowadays, bro, like over an argument, bro, they start shooting each other, and it's like, fuck, dude, like, don't you know that you could easily take this person's life? What's gonna happen after you take this person's life? Their fucking family's gonna try to come after you eventually, you know, like they're not gonna want you to rot in jail, bro. They're gonna want to get your ass back, fool. You know, like I don't know. At least that's how I see it. That's just crazy, fool. Like here. San Diego, like bro, like I feel like San Diego's trying so hard to be like LA. You know what I'm saying?
I think it has a lot to do with the parents.
I think it has a lot to do with the music, bro. Music and social media. Both. Social media. Obviously the parenting, because you always have the fucking, like, as a parent, bro, you not control your kid, but you discipline that motherfucker. You make sure to keep them in check and in line, right? Correct.
Well, like, it's not that you discipline them, but as they're growing up, you have to instill these,
inform them and teach them.
You have to show them, you know, ethics, you know, you like
morals, fucking
right and wrong.
Yeah.
Parents nowadays, like, they just give people their tablet, like, hey, he's not bothering me. Do your homework, you know, get good grades in school, and then that's it. But they don't teach them anything, how to be a good human, you know. You know what I'm saying?
All the way.
How to be a good person, because people nowadays, they're more lazy in what they do.
They go the easier route. And give them the fucking tablet.
Exactly. Most people always take the easier route, because obviously it's the easiest, right? Yeah. They don't want to work hard. You know, you go home, you're working all day, you're tired, you get home, and your child's acting up or whatever. You're like, I don't want to have this conversation.
Yeah.
But if you don't tell them anything, then they're gonna get told by something,
or by someone else,
an outside source that's not gonna be a good thing, and they're gonna be like, oh well,
this is the first thing I hear,
like, this makes sense,
you
know, like, that's cool, you know,
bro.
and
like
they're gonna want to act on it, they're gonna want to focus on that.
Yeah.
You know?
You
Like-
ever think the cost of living in San Diego has something to do with it?
Nah.
They think of it like this. Right? Say
Like in the hood?
well, no, just overall in San Diego with everything being so expensive.
Oh, parents being at work so much?
parents being at work so much. Most parents have
Yeah, but a lot of these
job
parents,
and a half, two
a lot of-
jobs. You know,
a lot of
and
these parents
they're
are on
never
fucking
home, you know what
welfare
I mean?
and shit too. You know, fucking. I don't know.
I don't know, and there's no like there's not a lot of like parent involvement. So
Yeah.
obviously they look towards
Yeah.
their friends and other influences.
Yeah.
Kind of get brainwashed.
I feel like a lot of this shit has to do with social media too, bro. Like
You gotta lead by
getting-
example, man. If
getting
you're
clout.
showing your kids that you don't give a fuck, they're not gonna give a fuck either.
Yeah.
You know? But
Yeah.
if you're involved and you're there, you're showing them right from wrong, they're gonna be good.
Like for example, bro, like I'll give this. I want to give a shout out to my boy, dude. My boy Hector Looney. You know, the one that brings Izzy in.
Oh yeah.
Okay, like him, bro. Like this guy, bro. He has 3 kids, fool, and this fool had his first baby in high school, and everybody thought this fool was gonna be like, oh, he's gonna fuck up, you know, whatever. Dude, this guy is so involved in his kid's life. Like his kids, bro, they fucking have practice. Like he tells me, bro, we fucking live, breathe, and fucking eat fucking soccer, you know, because this fool's literally taking them to fucking to do activities all the time. Like the kids, bro, they're doing activities. They're never on their phone. They're always fucking doing soccer, baseball, and this fool's involved in all that. Like this fool rather work a 9 to 5 and you know, he does his job, and then right after, bro, instead of going home, this fool's literally picking them up, taking one to practice, drops them off, takes the other one to practice.
That's the
you know,
shit
boom, boom,
everybody has to
and then
do,
this fool's
man.
like so tired, bro. Like this fool comes and get his haircuts, and he's like, "Fuck, I'm beat, dog. Like I'm fucking tired. Why?" And I'm like, "Why?" You know? And he's like, "Dude, I haven't had a break." And you think he hasn't had a break because he's at work, but it's not that. It's just that he's keeping his kids super
running
fucking
around.
running, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. Like this fool Saturdays and Sundays, his days off, bro. He's literally traveling fucking
Like games
hours,
and
bro.
practices.
Hours, you know? And it's crazy. Like I respect that all the way, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is crazy to think about.
Fool, that's insane, dog.
You know?
I'd
How
be
much-
tripping
how
out
And
on
I
that,
don't see
dog.
you don't really see that shit no more. Like really, you don't really see that shit, you know? I used to be like that. My parents were like that with me as a kid, you know?
Same here. My
I-
parents are like that too, just running around everywhere with 4 kids. Fucking, they were at the baseball games, basketball games, just running around. That's
Taking
how I was
them, like
tripping out on.
they would take you out on the boat. They would take you out on your motorcycle, but always fucking making sure that you guys were doing something that
As a
was never on the
family or-
street, you know?
Exactly.
You know, and for me it was the same thing too, but obviously like
Not
you know,
for me, man.
No, see for me
My mom was always home. Like she never left the house.
yeah, see
Whatever mental issues she had, she was never there. The
Yeah.
only time I would see her was like
when you would come
my
home.
8th grade graduation and then like my high school graduation.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
went to practice.
But yeah, I mean you came out
football-
alright though
Football
too, you know?
games. Yeah, I'm okay.
I trip out on my buddy. Fucking same thing. Like your buddy Hector, my buddy Carlos Pino. That fool's fucking at work all
take a
day.
piss.
Comes home, goes to his kid's soccer practice, and then he has his daughter her soccer practice, and then the games on the weekend. Then he got a newborn, and that fool's constantly moving. I was asking him the other day. I'm like, man, like, how do you fucking have time for everything? He's like, I don't know. I make it happen. I was like, shit,
Yeah.
that's what's up. That's
The thing-
cool, man. Big shout out to my boy Carlos, man.
Yeah, when you're that busy, it's good to like keep a schedule. You know.
Oh yeah.
Like make sure you plan your day out. You know, time. Make sure you travel time. Like everything is just like back to back. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
boom.
one thing right after another,
You
bro.
know?
For sure.
And then like as a parent, it's like you get out of work, you're tired, but then you get home and then your kids light up, and it kind of like gives you an extra boost. You're like, you know what?
Of energy.
This is bigger than me. Like fuck that nap. I need to make sure that they're good. You know.
Yeah.
So it kind of boom, boom. But once the day's over, you're done with practice and all that. You kind of just start.
Yeah,
you
and
know,
then you
going
just
downhill.
you just put Seabass in karate too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
karate. I
so-
took him to like 2-3 classes, and then tomorrow he has another class at 6:30 where we're gonna go talk about enrollment.
That's what's up. That's cool.
My plan is to keep him in karate until he's like able to follow directions, and then I'm gonna put him into jujitsu.
That's what's up. That's cool.
Yeah,
So you got a nice little plan for him.
See, for me that's just hard, bro, because I'm at work all day, but I gotta start making time for
yeah. That's
Early,
that's
yeah.
like the mental battle I've been having like these past few weeks. It's like fuck, I need to work, I can't like, you know, I can't say no to somebody when they hit me up. You know, we're like, no, like, hey, come through.
You know, but you know what's crazy, bro? There's a lot of barbers out there. See, but then again, like, I don't know how their fucking life is either, you know. But there's a lot of barbers that only work from 11 to 5 or 10 to 5, and then I'm like, fuck, dude, like, how can you turn down money, you know? And I always like, dude, when I was little, bro, like, my dad used to work a lot, you know. But then my mom would take me, and then, you know, they would obviously work it out, but I don't know. It's
funny that you say that, because I was kind of like trying to dissect it, and
I think it's more of a teamwork.
It's like you can either work, you know, say 8 a.m. to 4. Like, I feel like you're gonna attract another group of people.
Yeah.
Whereas if you work from, you know,
10 to fucking 9.
10 to 9, like you're gonna get like the night owls that are more like trying to party. Whereas in the morning you're probably gonna be more
businessman,
more business, more family.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. That's really hard. Like, me as a parent with Leah, like, but then again, I don't know. Like, I asked my daughter, like, what do you want to do? And she'll tell me, like, oh, I don't really want to do.
She doesn't want to play any soccer or cheerleading.
She will, like,
yeah,
but
like
my daughter, she wants to dance.
But here's the thing, like she's gonna tell you no. You have to like
push them,
take her. Because, you know, just like us, like, we don't know if you like something until we try it. You know, same thing for them. They're gonna say, you know, I don't want to do that. Yeah. But if you take them, and then who knows, maybe they'll end up liking it.
It's like school. Know? Like, I would always tell you want to go to school? No. And then when she freaking started going, she's like, I love it, you know? But, like, see, this is the difference, too. Like, you don't necessarily have to put your kid in a fucking activity. I think that just the fact that you're involved in their life a lot, like, for example, at my house, like, she doesn't go do activities, but my daughter, like, she does activities at home, bro. Like, when I mean activities, bro, like, she draws. Like, she's not on the tablet all day. She's actually drawing. She's actually we do homework with her. My mom obviously has a daycare, and my mom's with her most of the time, and my mom makes her do fucking puzzles. And my mom kind of, like, in a way, my mom will use my daughter she'll work with my daughter. Like, let's say, for example, my mom has a daycare, right? And let's say, for example, she wants to try this new activity with the kids. She'll try it on my daughter at home first, and then if she likes it, or if she can, like, if she gets into it, she'll be like, oh, this is a good activity to use with the kids, you know? So my daughter is being worked all day, and we're involved. She's always around, like, my parents, and my parents are fucking beasts. My sister, too, you know, she's with her mom. Obviously, Shanice works less, so Shanice is with her a lot, you know? And we are actually with her one-on-one. She's not on the tablet all day. She's not just fucking out bullshitting. She doesn't go outside or anything like that. And with me, when I'm off, I try to make my days off like all about her. You get me? Like, a lot of these kids that are out there fucking around, their parents, even on their day off, they don't even give a fuck about them, you know? They just fucking, they'll just be at home watching TV, like the parent, you know? They'll just be at home drinking, watching TV, and the kids are out and about doing whatever the fuck they want, you know?
Like, yeah, I'm here chilling, watching TV.
Yeah, you know, like, with me,
whatever don't bother me, you know?
Yeah, like with me on my day off, bro, I get up, as soon as I get up, bro, like, it's all about Leah. Like, Leah calls it a yes day. Like, whatever she wants to do, we have to say yes to. But obviously, I don't let her do whatever the fuck. Like, if she tells me, like, hey, dad, I want to go
shooting.
Yeah, or like, I want to just fucking watch my phone all day. Nah, fuck no. If you want to do something, it needs to be an outdoor thing. I took her to the fucking Jurassic World exhibition. I take her to fucking Play City or Ninja Factory. Not no more Play City. Play City was fucking 4 years ago.
Shit, Discovery Zone.
Fucking, I took her to.
Yeah, that shit was a shit back in the day.
Yeah, when they were babies. Yeah.
No, Discovery Zone.
Oh, my bad. Oh,
yeah. We're too broke to go to Discovery Zone.
Well, I
went once.
I take Leah to Ninja Factory. I took her to Speedway. I took her to all that shit. You know, always, like, I take her to the zoo, SeaWorld. Like, I make sure that she fucking knows, like, oh, my parents are involved. Like, they're actually taking their time to fucking take me out. And that's how it was for me. My dad and my mom, when it was their day off, like, we would fucking drive up north, and my dad would take us to random places, like fucking crazy ass places, you know? So I think as long as you're just involved around your kid, bro, and you're teaching them, like how you said, you know, from right from wrong, like, that's, you know, even like for me, bro, I was a badass kid growing up, but I was never, but dude, I had friends, like, I was such a badass kid doing bad shit, like troublemaker shit, you know. But my friends that were involved into gangs and shit, they would tell me like, hey, come through, come kick it with us, and I was like, nah, bro, like, no,
I'm gonna go have fun over here.
yeah, like I rather go do this, bro. But like, oh, I want to go ding dong ditch, you know. And these fools were like, nah, let's go fucking hit up these fools. Let's go kick. Let's go walk around the park. And it was like, for what? Like my mom and my dad would always tell me like, if you're just walking around wasting your time, you're looking for trouble, you know. If there's nothing to do, you're just looking for trouble. So I would always tell, like, I remember like. I didn't want to just go walk by the park, so we could run into other people and fucking, you know, like get into some shit. Nah, for me, it was more like I was at Cheapy's house. Fucking, we were fucking trying to find something to do. Me and Cheapy were always like, as a kid, bro.
We were always doing outdoor shit. Never
outdoor
inside.
shit. Never inside. Like me and Cheapy, we used to literally have scooters and skateboards, and we had a camera, and we would make videos. We fucking had fucking electric scooters, bikes, fucking basketball. We were fucking out doing skateboarding videos. We were always out doing fucking fun. Like we were out. Like
we weren't getting into,
we weren't getting
trouble.
into crazy
we were just
trouble.
having fun. Doing
Yeah,
I mean,
we were
doing that is a form of working out. So
Yeah,
you know, working out, you know, it's gonna create endorphins and all.
Yeah, but
serotonin
that's
and
what
all
I'm saying though. Like, and then I had my homies that were like fucking trying to gang bang and fucking doing shit
Yeah.
that was like wrong, bro. And we knew what was right from, or at least I knew what was right from wrong, you know. So I obviously I thank that to my parents, you know, because they were actually able to teach me and, like, you know, showed me the fucking what was right from wrong. Like I already knew that if I had a bad feeling about it, don't fucking do it, you know. And I feel like a lot of these kids don't have that bad feeling, that gut feeling, like that fucking conscience telling them, hey, that's wrong.
Yeah.
They don't have that, you know. It's fucking weird.
And then, like you said, it's like you spending time with them, right? But if you're a piece of shit,
Yeah.
like they're gonna pick up on that. Your kids always. What's the saying? Your son will always
Do what you do, not what you say.
Yeah, your son will always emulate you, or you know, copy you, and then your daughter will always marry you.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So whatever quality of a person you are, that's who they're gonna settle for.
Yeah. That's
You know?
that's true.
So if you're a piece of shit, just like whatever, I mean, you can spend all the time you want with them, but if you're not a good person,
yeah.
then those characteristics are gonna carry on to your kids.
People always
you know?
tell me that too. Like, fuck, dude. Good luck to whoever fucking like Leah fucking when she's older, whoever she like ends up with. Like, good luck, because I give her like full. She literally has fucking the world on my hands. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Shit,
same thing
maybe
with
she'll
Sebastian. You know.
fucking get with like a Jeff Bezos or something.
I mean,
you know?
fuck, dog. I mean, hopefully. But you know what I'm saying though?
No,
Like,
yeah.
And I see like me and you
You're
involved.
setting a standard. You
For
know,
sure, bro.
We as parents, we set a standard of what they, you know, could get away with or who they could be. You know, because if you're over here fucking 300 pounds, you know, all you do is work and complain all day, and then you go home, you sit on the couch and watch
negative
TV.
as fuck.
But then you tell your kids, you know what, son, you could do whatever you want. You could grow up and be an astronaut, whatever, whoop de whoop, you know. And then
They're just gonna follow your
They're gonna
steps.
look at you and be like, "Well, how come you didn't do it?" You know, it's like you're not even trying to fucking get off the couch and you know, go for a walk or fucking wash the car or something. You know, like,
yeah. You know what's fucking crazy, bro? Like me, I was such a badass kid, and I still consider me to be like, sometimes I talk shit, and I'm pretty fucking like, I still
you're an
kinda,
interesting character.
yeah, like I still fuck around, you know? I fuck around. But when it comes to my daughter, bro, like I'm strict as fuck, fool. Like my daughter, bro, like my girl was telling me that yesterday when they went trick-or-treating, my daughter had her little cousin with her, the baby cousin, and then that her family was tripping out on Leah because my Leah was like telling the little cousin like, hey, fuck. Well, she was telling her like, hey, put your candy bag up, you know? Amelia's her name. She was saying like, Amelia, put your candy bag up. Say trick or treat, you know? Say thank you. You always say thank you. And like, you know, like, and they were like, damn, what the fuck? Like, she's fucking, you know, like
She's copying you guys.
showing her. Yeah, exactly.
That's the shit you taught
Exactly,
her,
you know?
So that's just proof that like
Exactly,
it goes on,
bro. You know, and like with Leah, bro, like for example, I live next to Cheapy. Cheapy's my best friend, bro, but I don't ever let Leah go inside of the house just because I don't want her to walk inside the house and trash their house, bro. Like even though they always tell me like, no, mijo, it's okay. Let her come in. But it's like, no, like, yeah. Thank you for giving us that freedom and that trust of letting her go in. But she needs to understand that's not her fucking house.
Yeah.
She can't just walk in there and just fucking do whatever the fuck she wants. Cause bro, there's times where like I have friends over at my house, or like we have friends over at their house, and then my daughter's right next to me, and then there's other kids running around causing a ruckus, you know? And it's like, no, like you need to understand, like, you're at someone's house. You need to respect that house. You know, you can't just be fucking hanging from a door, or you know, you can't just be fucking doing whatever
From a door.
even though
I want to hear that story.
Yeah, like even though Cheap is your tío and Grandma Gigi and Grandpa Dave are there and you need to fucking know that's like, for example, yesterday my girl was saying that her and Stephanie were there and Leah wouldn't go inside the garage and all the kids were there. And I could have easily been like, yeah, go ahead, go play with them. But I want to teach her a lesson. And I was like, no, don't go in the garage. Bro, she would literally stay outside of the garage. And she was like outside of the garage. Yeah. Not once did she go in there, bro. And she would look at me like to make sure, like, can I go in? I'll be like, nope, stay out the garage. Why? Because we're outside hanging out. This is Halloween. We're outside, you know? Yeah. Don't go inside. And fool, she would not go inside, bro.
That's not like, I guess you could call it teaching a lesson, but you're also setting up boundaries on what she can and can't do,
bro. And there's
because not like, imagine like you're somewhere else at someone else's house, and then you're like, yeah, you could go into Chibi's house. That's my friend, but you go to someone else's house that you don't really know, but she thinks it's your friend.
It's your friend, yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna go in this house, and you know, it's my dad's friend, and whoop de whoop, and then she's in the house, and
yeah.
You know, it's gonna make her feel comfortable going into people's houses. You know, Chippy's cool. You know, but she's still young. You're still setting that.
She
boundary.
Can't separate. She doesn't know how to distinguish that difference.
And then once she grows up, you could be like, all right, well, you're smart enough to know that what's good and all that.
Hell yeah. And I know my daughter, bro. Like I know my daughter. Like if I let my daughter fucking go 100, bro, like she's gonna go 2,000. You know?
Yeah.
Like I know her, fool. You know, so that's why I always like to like let her know, like, fucking chill, you know, respect and fucking, I think I've been doing a good job with her, like when it comes to shit like that, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's, I mean, the way I see it is, if you're, you know, as the generations go by, it's always a little better, you know. So if you're teaching her better than what you grew up getting taught at her age, then she's gonna be even way better when she's your age. Yeah. And then that's going to get passed on to her kids, you know? Yeah. So it's just going to get better and better.
I do still think that I need to do a better job, though, because my parents, fool,
we could always do better.
They're beasts, fool. Like, you know how they say, like, the generation needs to get better, but I still think I'm not better than my parents yet. Like, I still need to I don't know. I still need a lot to work on.
Well, think about it. Like, they, you know, have lived a lot longer than you and had enough time to accomplish a lot more than you. You know, but when you get to their age, you're gonna be good.
Yeah. I hope so. That's just crazy, fool. That's crazy. I don't know. For me, like,
we're better than our parents and make sure our kids are good. And, you know, good people.
That's one thing.
Everything
for sure.
Else will be good.
That's like my standard, bro. Being better than them, you know. And it's crazy, but I'm pretty sure everybody can agree with that, you know. Like, you want to fucking,
as a parent, you know, I don't want him to do better than me, you know. So I'm sure that, you know.
Yeah. The other day I was talking with my pops and I was comparing myself to him, and I was like, damn, like I'm 34, and I was talking to my dad, and I was like, hey, like when you were 34, you're already like on your third house already. Like, fuck, I haven't even got a house yet. Like, I was like,
but you could have had a house already.
Yeah.
Already, like, fucking 10 years ago, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, I was comparing, and I was like, damn, like, fuck, pops, like,
but then you maybe not have gone on all those vacations, man. All those good memories I have.
But then you got to do the math too. It's a whole different era.
Yeah.
Prices aren't what they were, like how
back
they are
in the day.
now. You know what I mean?
But then again, though, they didn't make as much money as we do now either.
True.
But before, you could have been owning a house, bro.
Yeah, true.
I've always thought that, but you're at a comfort. You're comfortable at their house. There's no need for you to get a house either. You know, like, why are you gonna go fucking gain a big ass? Yeah, I mean, obviously the smart thing to do is go get a house, but bro, like, I'm pretty sure they don't want you out the house.
If you don't
Nah,
need
they
to,
don't. You know?
fucking just stay as long as you
yeah,
can.
fuck
Stack
yeah,
up,
bro.
and then be
I
even
think you
better
could've-
when it's
yeah,
time.
yeah, I think you could have been owning a house for
Yeah.
a long time. You know that too, fool.
Yeah, I do, but yeah, no, just
And
like
times are
comparing
different,
That, yeah, and he
But
was like, yeah,
at the same
I mean,
time,
that's true,
they
but-
didn't. We make way more money than they did back then. One,
Yeah.
but rent is way more. You know, like
Yeah.
if these prices were back then what they were making, both of our parents would not own a house. You know what I'm saying? Like if these prices were
Yeah.
back then, our
yeah,
parents still would not own
imagine
a house.
like in the 50s, right? Or whenever like the Leave It to Bieber,
Yeah.
Leave It to Beaver, that generation. Like the woman always stayed home, cleaned. The man went to work, and
Yeah. She
and-
raises the kids.
and people back then used to, don't quote me on this, but I remember seeing like a little article comparing prices. And it was like back then people would make like $2,000 a month,
Yeah.
and then buy a sick ass house enough for to raise your family for 100 grand.
Bro, my parents bought their house for 180,000, fool.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
This was 20 years ago, 22 years ago. Bro, that's insane, fool.
Yeah, and now you can't do it.
That same house right now is worth $700,000, fool.
True.
Come on, dog. Like, that's insane, dog.
That's wild.
It's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's like
But
You
see,
either
but
need
minimum
two
wage,
jobs
minimum wage back then was $7.58.
Yeah, 20 years ago, yeah, it was like, fuck.
When I started working at
It was
8,
probably like $6-7.
bro, 2010, I was getting paid $8.50 when I first got a job.
Yeah.
And then that same year, it went to 10, and it was a big thing. Remember when it went to 10?
When it went to 10, everybody was like, oh shit.
Oh
like,
shit,
fuck.
we're making bread. Like,
Fool,
fool,
now they're almost at like 16, 17?
Bro, you could work at McDonald's and make
that's
16
a lot
bucks.
that's a lot of money, dog.
Yeah, but it's
An
not
hour?
compared. Yeah, it is a lot of money because we're so stuck on that on the prices back then. But if you put it
$17 is fucking really good for a
Arizona.
high school kid that
Oh,
has
yeah.
nothing to do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And they're getting 17 hours, $17
Yeah,
an hour.
their only
and
bills
all
are
they-
phone.
All they do is go and buy weed and fucking party on the weekend. That's it.
No, that's
They're
great.
balling,
Balling. Yeah, all the way.
That's balling.
But see, like the prices now are fucking ridiculous.
I hate how people like, you can't survive working at McDonald's, like working this much. Like, no shit. Like, those jobs are meant for like high school kids that are
Yeah.
just, they want to get their fucking,
Look at this high school kid.
they want to get their experience in,
Oh,
It's
nice.
like, of course you're not going to fucking afford anything,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know what?
It's
you
like
know
you're fucking 40, 50 years old working at Walmart. Of course you're not going to fucking buy a house,
Okay, but all right. You're
If
100% right.
If you choose to work at Walmart for fucking 20 years and you're not a manager and you're fucking complaining about fucking your wage, then get some skills.
Yeah, no, but
go to
you are-
school,
you
fucking
are
learn
right.
something.
You are right though, but bro, like you could still make a great career out of Walmart and McDonald's. Like if you're managing 10 different McDonald's though, bro, that's like all right. You're like on a different level,
Yeah, of course.
If you're gonna follow that route,
Yeah, but that's where we go back to like the people just wanting to do the minimum. They
Yeah,
just wanna go to
for
work.
sure.
They
Yeah.
don't want to do more than what is asked for, and then
Yeah.
they're just stuck in the same place and they
All the
complain
way.
about it.
Yeah,
Of course, you're not gonna get any better. You're not doing the extra work.
yeah, no, 100%.
People nowadays they get their egos. I don't know if it's an ego thing, but it's like, no, I don't want to do that job because it doesn't pay enough.
Yeah.
Well, how about you do that job?
And get your and
You
work your way up.
You fucking do more than what is expected. The higher ups are gonna see you put in this work. Hey, you know
Yep.
what? You're a hard worker. You're not like the rest of these guys.
Yep,
We're gonna give you a raise.
yep.
But people don't want to stand out. They're
Yeah.
fucking scared about confrontation or asking for a
or
raise
looking like a kiss ass or
yeah.
like,
and
yeah.
it's like,
I think the biggest problem right now in this time is people care too much about what other people think of them. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like that's a big thing now. Like
Yeah.
people,
Image.
exactly. Like people do and don't do things because of what other people might think of them.
Yeah.
That's what really
I'm gonna look
stops people
stupid.
yeah.
You know,
I think
people are
that's
gonna
what
judge
really,
me.
that's what I think really is stopping the people from fucking progressing and
Which is
being
why
successful.
the dumbest motherfuckers
Look the
ever.
craziest.
Which is why the dumbest motherfuckers ever are always the most successful, because they're too fucking stupid to even care about people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I get what you're saying.
How the fuck did this dumbass do that? You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
because they're so stupid to.
Think about other people's thoughts.
They're just
Yeah.
like in their own world, you know. And
Yeah.
it's like, this guy's a dumbass, but they're successful because they're not worried about nothing else. But
Yeah.
you know,
You know what just came to my mind right now, changing the subject. Right now that we're talking and we're already 55 minutes in, this shit went by fucking fast.
it was a quick one.
Yeah, we were supposed to do a quick one, but you know what's crazy to me that just came to my mind? These podcasts that we have, like Off the Clipper, bro, like it really helps us, like especially us three and Shanice, you know, like us four, Off the Clipper, the Off the Clipper crew. I feel like it helps us like communicate within each other more. Can you agree? Can you agree with me?
Yeah.
Like, so all day we work together, but we hardly talk. Like we do talk. There's times that we're talking, but we're bullshitting. We're talking about shit that's going on around us. But
TV, music, whatever.
you know. But I feel like when we hop on the podcast and it's time to talk, we get into this kind of like alter ego, or not alter ego, but we get into this mode where we actually communicate within each other. Do you understand me? Like,
Yeah.
like
It's
right now
'cause-
we're like having a real conversation because of this camera and this podcast. That shit brings us together, bro, and we're actually conversating the right way. That shit's insane,
It's
dog.
because
we're giving each other feedback.
Yeah,
'cause
bro,
it's
that
not-
shit's good, fool.
'cause it's not small
This is
talk.
good for us, bro.
It's because it's not small talk.
This is good for us, fool.
We're in our chair. We're talking about, hey, what'd you do this weekend?
Yeah.
You
All
know?
right, fool. Whatever. Boom.
Yeah,
And then
whatever. Next one.
yeah,
you know,
we don't
it's
even
not
we don't want to
really-
give our fucking full on fucking opinion
It's
into
not. It's not quality.
Yeah, and
you
right
know?
here, bro, I feel like right now how we're talking, bro, this is sick. You know, like we're actually
like me. I'm sure you guys notice. I fucking hate small talk.
yeah.
But conversations like this, like I love.
Yeah.
I'll fucking talk all night.
This
If
shit's
it's
good
like,
for us, bro. I feel like it's like therapy.
Yeah. It is.
Like
It is.
even though we're doing this for Off the Clipper, at the same time, like this whole conversation we just had for 56 minutes, I feel good
Felt-
about it, you know?
and then
Yeah.
it felt like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you know?
But
Exactly.
if I talk to
Flew by
some,
fast.
if I talk to someone for 5 minutes, that's fucking
or that
whatever. It's like,
yeah.
man, this shit fucking
yeah.
feels like
This
I was
shit's
with you for
crazy.
like 10 hours. You know?
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. I actually like this, bro. Like every Tuesday doing this, like this should actually become
Quality over quantity, my guy.
Quality time, bro. This is quality time for us, bro. Believe it or not, like not only for we like how I said, bro. We don't make money. We're not making money off of this yet. We're just doing this out of the love and because we're creating content and shit, bro. But at the end of the day, if you really think about it, it's really helping us bond.
Yeah.
We're bonding.
I mean,
big
it's
time.
good. It's
Like,
it's
we're-
socializing
we've been
is good
bonding
for
a
the
lot
human.
lately.
Yeah.
Halloween yesterday, fishing trip.
Yeah, bro.
So like shit like that, like the shit we do outside of work together, like the fishing trip or hanging out yesterday for Halloween, fucking helps out a lot, dog.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
cool.
But like every Tuesday doing this, bro, we're gonna think back
I
later
think
on,
we-
bro,
I think
and
we need to do like at least a once a month like
hang out.
barbershop with everybody.
Yeah.
At least
We've
once
been
a month.
talking
even,
about that,
even
but
if we go to the beach. But
but
the thing is, you got to do it.
It's
you know?
exactly.
You
And it's
gotta
so
set
hard
the-
to get everybody together.
Even if it's a month from now, like set it a fucking December 5th. We're gonna get together.
Just like we did
Yeah.
with the fishing trip, like, hey, fuck it, like whoever wants to roll out, like
Yeah.
if you want to go. If not, then it's all good.
It doesn't have to be any crazy. We could go to fucking Roar Park, set up some fucking
Tents.
canopies, and,
Yeah.
or fucking Mission Bay.
And just fucking buy some cheap carne asada and let's
yeah,
grill.
yeah,
Get
Yeah.
some bodega.
Yeah, bro.
you know. But yeah, you're right. You're right.
This
You
is
know, socializing is always good for the soul.
It just kind of like clicked right now. I was like, damn, we're over here fucking talking all crazy, getting deep into it, giving each other opinions, and that's just fucking badass. And thanks to fucking, you know, like what I mean for us is like the Off the Clipper crew. Like we do this every Tuesday, and we actually like it's pretty sick, dog. Like Off the Clipper has actually gotten us a lot closer, believe it or not.
Yeah.
When it comes to
we
talking.
give each other, you know, our own opinions. It's not
Yeah.
like, oh, I agree with you. I agree with you. Nah, like if you
Yeah,
know,
this is
I don't
badass.
agree with you with something, you know,
We don't
you know
even
my
care if
opinion
we don't
or
even
nothing.
care if we get 100 people watching us, or 2 or 3 or
Yeah.
8. You know, we do it every Tuesday, and it's sick. Well, that's tight. That's cool, bro. I really
Yeah.
appreciate that.
I mean, the good thing is that like
Big shout out to Shanice too.
it's cool
Awesome.
because like we are who we are and we don't fake nothing.
Exactly.
And we
you know?
accept
Like,
each other for who we are. And
I know for sure right now you're not acting any differently than what Manny is, you know? And you know I'm not
Nah.
acting any differently than me, and Cheapy's not acting any different than what he really is, or Shanice either. You
Yeah.
know, we're being ourselves, and we know that because we know each other, you know? We fucking, bro, like.
And we've known each other for so long. If and
Yeah,
we're like,
bro.
if you don't like it, man, fuck you. You
Yeah,
know? Like,
exactly.
tomorrow's a new day.
Like
and
I know,
we'll
bro.
forget
Like
about it.
we've always said this, Manny. Like before Cheapy came in here, you know, and started working with us for so long. Now Cheapy spends more time with us than what he does than his family, you know. But like, bro, before me and you, fool, like I used to fucking spend more time. Well, I still do, but bro, like Manny's the fucking person that I would spend. Even though Cheapy's my best friend, I would spend more time with fucking Manny because I would work with him all day like we do now.
Yeah.
Now you're in here with us. Like, bro, we spend more time with each other than we do with our own family. Think about that. That's
I'm just
insane,
happy I
dog.
work here and not like at another barbershop where you have to compete with other people.
Exactly.
and,
We don't
like,
compete, dog. That's
one up.
insane.
You always want to
There's
one up
egos.
somebody. or-
Exactly, bro.
It's like,
We're
yeah, I could show up fucking crusty eyed and I was like, hey, what's
exactly,
up? You know?
exactly. We don't gotta fucking put up a front.
I'm still gonna get that love. You know?
Exactly, bro. That's sick, fool. And that's what I love about fucking having a fucking good team, you know? I think that's why it's hard for fucking us to fucking hire people, fool, because goddamn.
Barber up in here.
Yeah, like, bro, you get another barber in here, bro, and then that fool's like all weird, and it's like, yeah, bro, you're not working out, bro. Like, or like they see it and they're like, fuck.
It's not that
this
they're
shit's
weird, but they're not like minded. They don't
Yeah.
have that drive. They don't have that
Yeah.
work ethic. They don't have, you know.
Bro, like, fool, there's been times when we hire people and they leave, they come, they leave, they come, they don't do it. And we're like, what the fuck?
All
fool?
right,
Like, where's this
I'll be
fool at?
back in 2 hours. I'm gonna
Where-
go grab something to eat.
And it's like, where you at, bro? Like,
And they come back for a
and
little bit.
we're so
it's
used to
slow.
seeing each other, like us, like working all day, like by side. Like, the only time we get to eat is when we eat together. And it's
If we
in between haircuts. You know, it's like, hey, you want something for the liquor store? Hey, you want to, like, it's fucking insane.
Yeah, that's-
Man, with that being said, bro, we're already an hour and a minute in.
cheers.
This shit was supposed to be a fucking short one.
Cheers.
Too.
Ooh.
I already killed mine.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, man. I hope you guys enjoy hanging out with us. Every Tuesday we record. We release all these podcasts on Thursdays at 6 p.m. on our YouTube channel and on our podcast streaming platforms. We're on Spotify, Apple, Google, Anchor, YouTube. But if you want to watch us on a video podcast,
We got
go
an
to
OnlyFans
YouTube.
now.
Hey, we should start a
subscribe.
We should start a Patreon very soon. Actually, we're gonna be we've been talking about doing more stuff. We're getting into doing more stuff together, so you guys might see more vlogs and shit like that. We're gonna be having a lot of merch coming up very soon. Make sure you guys I do got merch right now. I got Polo Cuts SD merch and Ace of Fates merch. So if you guys want to hit me up, I got it. Let me know what you want. You can always find me on Ace of Fates Barbershop and Tattoos or Polo Cuts SD. We got my boy Manny Rocks with the Z, that barber cheapy. Omatic made a big shout out to my
Yes,
boy.
sir.
Big shout out to Tat Knees, baby. You already know what it is. We are out of here, baby. Much love, y'all. Yeah.